Hi besties, I'm Keeks and welcome to my channel. If you're anything like me, then you probably love having a whole plan for your day and your week and your life. You like feeling capable, productive, self-sufficient, all the things that you think of when you think of like an independent, strong woman. You know what I mean? And this makes you prone to overcommitting yourself and your energy to things like work or school or even helping other people like your family. If you're this type of person, then let me ask you something. Do you also struggle with overwhelming periods of burnout? Do you question what you want out of life or what you even enjoy doing, like in your free time sometimes? As someone who phases in and out of hyperproductivity, I'm working really hard to set better boundaries with work, take better care of myself, and protect my peace this year. Going from college and being busy all the time with full-time classes, working 2 to 3 jobs, and being involved in multiple extracurricular activities and, organizations, my brain had no idea how to balance life when I graduated at the beginning of COVID and jumped into the full-time, you know, grown-up work life, especially working from home in the middle of the pandemic. Something that's really helped me find more balance in my life is setting better expectations around productivity and planning. It's honestly been like a game changer. And I've got a few tips that I wanted to share today that have helped me maintain a more consistent balance with work and life, and that also allow me to have healthier levels of maintainable productivity just in general, whether it be actual work or things I want to get done, like content creating. Kind of stopped doing that for a while. Taking care of my pets, making sure I have time to cook, like all the things that make life life. Tip number 1, start your day for you. Whether it's 10 minutes or 2 hours, set aside time at the very beginning of your day to take care of yourself and do things that bring you joy. Love a good morning routine. I love routines. I'm a Taurus. It's just something about me, okay? You can keep your routine simple, general hygiene and a cup of coffee, or, like be one of those people who wakes up, makes breakfast, goes to the gym, like does all of this stuff. Whatever it is, your morning routine or ritual should fuel you and ground you mentally to set you up for the day. Part of the reason I think that you should start the day for you, start your day with things that bring you joy, fill your cup, whatever you want to call it, is because it makes you feel like a person, especially if you are working like 9 to 5 or corporate jobs. You don't want to be the type of person that wakes up and instantly thinks about work or like work is your entire life. Like you're a person outside of that. And so having these morning rituals to set yourself up for the day, doing things that are for you, helps kind of like put that separation into your life. We spend a lot of our time doing things for others, but you have to take care of yourself first in order to really be able to take care of people in a more sustainable way or help others in a more sustainable way, whether that be professional or personal. Having a morning ritual helps me out so much. It doesn't completely eliminate it, but it does help me out a lot when it comes to burnout and stress and just like taking a step back, realizing, nothing is so important that you need to wake up in the morning and instantly start doing it before you even like take a shower or brush your teeth. It's not that serious. Tip number 2, build out your schedule every day. Every day, okay? I know this sounds super annoying, but hear me out. If you take the time to build out a daily schedule, whether it be in the morning or, the night before, you're really taking the time to get a big picture view of what is needed from you in that upcoming day. Doing this, personally, I think is so good for getting an idea of what's coming and mentally preparing yourself for it, whether it be everything that's coming up for work or some of the things you want to get done in your free time during the day or a week. It's super helpful. And planning out your day also allows you to get a better idea of how much time you have for the different like blocks of things that you want to get done or the different tasks that you want to get done. And even if you don't completely stick to your schedules every day, it still helps you to acknowledge that you have a certain amount of time to get things done and you have certain things that you need to get done. For me, for example, I do daily schedules, but that doesn't mean I always stick to them. However, the more that I do them, the better I'm getting at actually like fitting what I need to do into the time frames that I allot myself. You just get a better idea of either giving yourself more time in places that you think you'll need it or working more efficiently when you have the time to work on something. Been doing a lot more digital planning lately, and I use a few apps in my iPad, GoodNotes and Structured. And so for my daily schedules, I really like Structured, and I use a time blocking system. So usually I have work blocks, meal blocks, free time blocks, and I'll also have just like life blocks. So things like walking the dogs or cooking dinner or going to the gym. I think that block scheduling is really helpful. And then each day you can just kind of fill in your top 3 tasks that you want to get done in that block or however you'd like to approach it. You are able to context switch a little less, which lets you be more efficient and more focused on that one thing. And the last tip I have for you guys, tip number 3, is to know your focus limits. Know your limits. It varies honestly day to day, and that's okay. That's something that I just have to, understand about myself. Something that's really changed the game for me when it comes to productivity and also how I feel about the amount of work or things that I'm getting done in a certain amount of time is knowing my focus limits. Whether it's 45 minutes or 2 hours, if I meet myself where I'm at every day and I set an amount of time that I know I can really sit down and work on something without getting distracted, that makes me feel so much better about what I'm getting done and when. I love and stand by focus timer apps. The biggest distraction for me is my phone. So if I'm using a focus timer, it keeps me from using my phone. I personally use this app called Flora, and you basically like plant a seed when you start your timer. And if you touch your phone or use anything that takes you away from the app, then your plant dies. I will do anything to not kill the plant. That's what I use, and it works for me. It's kind of like a guilt trip sort of thing. I don't really know. But there are tons of other focus timers you can try. There are cute ones that I've seen when I was looking for extra timers to recommend. And then there's more basic study timers that you could use that are just, focus timers. I like the cute interactive ones. I like the gamification of focus. That just brings my little heart joy, but I'm giving the girlies options, okay? So if you want the other ones, you can use them. So those are my 3 tips to improve your productivity and protect your peace. Your life is not about work. Your life is not about just school. You're a person and you should treat yourself as such, and you should acknowledge where you're at every day and just kind of be good to you. Be good to you. I'm trying to do the same. Let me know if you use or try any of these tips, or if you have any of your own in the comments, because I'm going to try them. I want to be better about all of this. If you made it this far, then thank you for watching this video. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and just have a damn good day, y'all. Bye, besties.